Hey guys, so today I thought I would share with you my May book haul. I have recently gone on a little bit of a book buying binge, and in a couple weeks I actually think I'm going to go to the book outlet store. I don't know why, I think I need more books, but I've really been wanting to go. It's been a while since I've been, so I'm probably going to do that, and then I'll have a complete book outlet haul. But for now, these are all of the books that I've bought in the last couple of weeks, and I'm very excited to share them with you. So I usually start with all of the books that I've already read, but out of that stack I've only read one of them, and that is Amy Roger's Epic Detour by Morgan Matson. I believe it was last summer that I read this book on my e-reader, and I loved it so much I wanted to get a hardcover copy of it, and all of my local chapter stores only carried the paperback, so I finally just ordered it in hardcover, and it was cheaper than I thought. So I'm excited to have this book on my shelf. It is the only Morgan Matson book that I've read. But if you haven't read this one, it is about Amy and Roger, who are going on a cross-country driving trip. They are just moving the car from one state to the other, and they decide to make some stops along the way. And I also bought, but I'm currently reading, City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare. I bought this last month thinking that I would have finished it, because I said for every time I read the book I was buying the hardcover, but it dropped to like half price on Amazon, so I couldn't resist. So I'm only like 15 pages into this, so hopefully I read it by the end of May. This month I received a book to review, and that was Weave a Murderer's Web by Anne Rothman Hicks and Ken Hicks. This is an adult thriller about a New York litigator who is investigating a case of missing money, and it ends up leading into a murder case. So I'm very excited to read and review this for you this month, and I'll let you know what I think. So I saw Beauty and the Beast when it came out in theaters, and I recently read Peter Pan, and when I was browsing on Amazon for things to order, I came across this book collection that was very reminiscent of my childhood. So I've started collecting the Golden Books Disney's stories. So the first one that I got is Beauty and the Beast. I'm only going to get like one a month until I've collected most of them. So it is just the story with the Disney pictures, and they're just cute little cardboard books. I had all of them when I was a kid, and as soon as I saw it on Amazon, I remembered. So I want to collect them just to have them for nostalgia purposes. So just thought I'd share them with you. I got 5 bargain books from Chapters this month, so I will go through these first and then save the new releases for last, since they are the ones that I'm most excited about. The first one that I got is All Is Forgotten, Nothing Is Lost by Lan Samantha Chang. This is an adult contemporary about 2 writing students that are trying to win over their professor, and I guess it blurs the line between mentorship, friendship, and love. So I think this is just going to be really gripping. It's really short, so it should be a really good summer read, but I did pick up most of these. I'm going on a cruise in January, and I love reading by the water, so I don't know if I'm going to read these for summer or my vacation yet. So I bought them with the intention of both. I picked up It's Raining Men by Millie Johnson. This is a UK book, I believe, and it is about 3 adult women, so it is adult contemporary as well. They are going to kind of like away for a weekend to get some relaxation and to rebond, and they end up going to a village that has a lot of secrets, but they are determined to make the best of their little vacation as friends. So I think it's going to be funny, but I think it's also going to have some mystery to it. So quite looking forward to this. This one I'm so excited about, and that is The Evening Spider by Emily Arsenault. So this is an adult mystery thriller, and it is a mix of psychological suspense and historic true crime. So it follows 2 women and 2 separate families 130 years apart, but they are both haunted by the same house. That part of the synopsis grabbed me right away, and I didn't have to continue reading. Plus, seeing the $6 price sticker on it, I couldn't resist. Along the same lines, I picked up The House by Christina Lauren. I believe this one is young adult and follows the same kind of haunted house vibe. The synopsis on the back was kind of vague, but I love spooky things. I especially love it kind of like in this weather with the rain and the gloom. So hopefully I get to this one very soon. And then the last one I got is The Moment of Letting Go by J.A. Redmersky. I own another one of her books, The Edge of Never. It was on the book. I don't know why. I had to think about it. I haven't read it yet, but I am excited to read that one. This is a new adult. I believe it is a standalone. I didn't read too much into the synopsis because it is new adult, and usually when I read the synopsis it kind of gives most of the plot away, so I like to go into these blind. But I am really excited to see where the new adult goes. I got really into it. I got back into my Abby grinds, so I'm excited for this. So the last four are the ones that I'm most excited about, and I got Alex and Ada Volume 3 by Jonathan Luna and Sarah Vaughn. Like I said, this is the third volume and also the last one in this graphic novel series. So I don't know why I haven't read it yet, probably because it's the last and I don't want it to end. I've never been so engrossed in a graphic novel series. So if you don't know what this one is about, it is a adult sci-fi following artificial intelligence. So Ada is a robot, and we kind of explore the human world and how the robots tie into that, and both the positives and the negative effects that artificial intelligence can have. And it kind of has like a dystopian anti-government vibe to it. It's really good. I definitely recommend you check it out. I picked up the You Ive Never Known by Ellen Hopkins. I am a huge fan of Ellen Hopkins. I don't even know what this book is about. I just saw that her book had come out and I had to pick it up. I've never been disappointed by her books except for the exception of Rumble, but I do want to give that one a reread just to see if there was something I missed, because I do genuinely really love her books. So this one follows the same lines. It is a young adult novel told in verse, and I'm sure is going to hit some hard-hitting topics, but I don't want to spoil myself on the synopsis, so if you've read this, let me know what you thought. I picked up The Inexplicable Logic of My Life by Benjamin Alir Sayens. I loved Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe, one of my favorite books that I've ever read, so I had to pick this one up, brand new, hardcover, couldn't wait, couldn't resist. Again, I don't know too much about this one. I have resisted from reading the synopsis because I'm sure it's just, again, a YA contemporary, but I believe this one follows kind of the same love and identity and family. So I really love his writing, so I'm sure I'm going to enjoy this one. And then the last book that I picked up is the one that I'm personally the most excited for. It is one of my favorite series, and I know it's controversial for a lot of people, and you either love it or you hate it, but I got The Adjustment by Suzanne Young. This is the 5th book in the program series, and the program is set in a world where if you have depression or if you show suicidal thoughts, then they send you to the program and they kind of erase the memories. So it's controversial in the fact that it almost emphasizes that you can just wipe a person's memory and they'll be fine, they won't have their depression. And as a psych major, I understand where that idea comes from, and then I also understand the biological aspects of it, that depression is more than just memories in a person's history, it's the chemical imbalances and stuff. And as somebody with depression, I understand both sides, but I relate to this novel in a different way, and it's nice to see, not that it's like a positive ending, but to see like you're not the only one and there's different triggers for everybody. I can do a whole video talking about this series, and I'm thinking about doing one of the pros and the cons and all of that, because I can see it from so many different ways and I understand, but from a writing perspective and a story, when you step back from the plot, I do really love this book. So I haven't read this one. I just picked it up yesterday, so I'm very excited to get into it. If you want to see a video of me talking about this series, make sure you let me know, because I have lots to talk about. So yeah, those are all of the books that I've picked up in the last couple of weeks. If you've read any of them, let me know what you thought of them down below. I don't know what book I want to get into first. I keep saying I'm so excited for all of them, so I get very overwhelmed, but there are so many that I want that I just keep buying more. Hence why I'm going to Book Outlet. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and leave me all of your comments down below like I said. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.